Hi Gemini, welcome to your week ahead reading. This is for week commencing the 10th of November. Before I start your reading, I have got some exciting news. I have just ordered Nikki Allen's angel cards, and so I hope to have them very, very soon for you. And as soon as I get them, I will be using them. I cannot wait to get them. Right, okay, let's crack on with your reading. Okay, Gemini, we have action in your energy cards for next week and the sun. Beautiful. Action, look at that, full steam ahead. Horses are galloping. They know their goal. They know they've got hurdles to jump too, maybe, but they feel free and able to do it. It's like nose in front. You've got the nose in front there. I love that. Really determined energy there, Gemini. And then you've got the sun. Obviously, very much like the tarot, the sun in the tarot. This is about positivity, just feeling abundant, feeling energized. There's a great deal of energy for you next week here, Gemini. Absolutely love that. Okay. Now we're using, again, the unfolding path, because I still absolutely love them and I feel it's really pertinent. Love the energy to these cards. We need nice energies. Right, dear spirit guides and angels, please join me in this reading for Gemini and make it helpful, hopeful, and healing. Okay, the focus is, see, King of Wands. Oh my gosh, talk about determined. God, I love that, Gemini. Nine of Swords is your opportunity. Six of Cups is your challenge. Ten of Pentacles is bubbling under the surface. Oh my God, what a lovely reading. Oh my gosh, Gemini. Ace of Wands is your focus and outcome, is your advice and outcome. Your readings are just off the scale. You and Taurus are like this at the moment. You're both like the two zodiac signs that are just steaming ahead. Right, King of Wands. Oh, look at this. Talk about bossing up next week again, Gemini. I'm sure you had a very similar reading last week. King of Wands, he's charismatic. He's a leader. He takes a task and, oh my gosh, just doesn't look back. He's like, right, I'll make it work. This is leadership. This is entrepreneurial. And this is doing it in such a charismatic way that people will be like, what's going on with Gemini? How do they manage that? Oh my gosh, I love it for you. Nine of Swords is your opportunity. If there's something still on your mind, yeah, still going around, any tiniest slight of doubt about anything, or something that's like, oh gosh, I still can't get this out of my head, then write it down, do something about it, communicate about it, because this opportunity is an opportunity to still face some fears that may still be underlying for you. Now, the Six of Cups is your challenge. Maybe that's connected to your Nine of Swords. I'm not sure. Six of Cups is very nostalgic energy. And as a challenge, it's, I don't know if you're living a little bit in the past. You're still grasping at something that you thought might have worked in the past and it hasn't. Something that you still need to get out of, if you know what I mean. Move on from. Now, the Ten of Pentacles is what's bubbling under the surface, and so it's there for the taking, Gemini. Ten of Pentacles is that feeling of feeling settled, supported, abundant in time, energy, money even. There's money to be had here. It's about family unit, feeling part of a unit and feeling supported. It's also bubbling under the surface. The Ten of Pentacles for me is about putting in long-term plans, feeling settled, knowing that what your next step will do is for a long time, rather than like my mum would say, a fly-by-night. I love that for you, because you've got the Ace of Wands as well. Oh my God. It's like, take the opportunity, Gemini. Are you stopping taking the opportunity? I don't know, but with that King of Wands, he would be like, he wouldn't even blink an eye at this Ace of Wands. You know, he's got it sat there. He's like, yeah, I'll take control of that. Thanks very much. This is an opportunity for a new beginning, to have that oomph, that fieriness, that drive and determination. I love it. Oh my gosh. Right. I don't really want to do any more on that. We'll just settle for that. Thanks very much. Okay, let's clarify. The King of Wands for Gemini. Could be Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius also. You might have somebody who's your focus for next week is somebody who can, maybe there is a mentor, somebody you look up to that you need to focus on next week. Oh my God, you got the Magician. Magician is a major arcana. The Magician is all about you have everything, the power in your hands to do whatever you want. Whatever you're manifesting is working. It's coming to light for you next week. But you've got to keep the positive side going to this, because that Six of Cups makes me feel you're still a little bit like, oh, this is, maybe it's just something that you've not been used to in the past. Nine of Swords is your opportunity to face some doubts, some fears. If we don't face our fears, we don't grow either, do we? Look at that. Ten of Wands also as an opportunity. The Ten of Wands for me is, she's a bit stubborn there. She's not asking for help, is she? And she's got all those wands in her bag and she's trying to drag them up the top of the stairs. I just feel like, Gemini, be careful if you're being offered help. And that Magician there, yeah, with his hands like, go on, here you go. Maybe don't be too stubborn on accepting help, is what I want to say, because there's no need to struggle like this as this Ten of Wands. You're not alone. You have a lovely team around you. Definitely up there. Oh my gosh, I've needed my team this week, I can tell you, and what a comfort they've been. So just be careful of that energy of maybe this King of Wands is the person wanting to offer you some help and guidance, or you're going to have to turn to them for it. But you know what that's going to do is progress something for you. Now the Six of Cups is your challenge with the Five of Wands. Oh, okay. Five of Wands is arguments, petty arguments. Yeah, maybe there's something to do with something that happened in the past, to do with childhood, perhaps, with Six of Cups. Friendships, relationships from the past that just keep bubbling up under, still you're hanging on to something maybe that's actually stopping you and preventing you from having that Five of Wands energy of like, go get them, get out there, get in the competition. Because the Five of Wands is also about competition and people who stand out basically, but not always for the good reasons at work. So there'd be people that just want to reach their goals, their targets at work, and it doesn't matter who they bring down in the meantime. I don't know if you've got somebody around you that perhaps is, again, maybe I do think it's connected to that Nine of Swords. They're making you feel like, oh, are you sure you can do this? I don't know. And it's bringing up memories maybe from the past. Now the Ten of Pentacles is what's bubbling under the surface, and I just feel like deep down, you've got this abundance, this legacy, something to do with carrying on a family legacy maybe too for some of you. But it's also, as I say, it's about being settled and having something in for the long term, which brings stability and money. Oh, we have the Hierophant with that. Interesting. The Hierophant is one of the most spiritual cards in the deck. Very much, again, a mentor, a guru energy, a teacher, which I feel like that King of Wands is too. The Hierophant is also about very high levels of commitment. So with that Ten of Pentacles and the Hierophant can equal a marriage card bubbling under the surface, some sort of commitment to a relationship, or it can just simply mean whatever you are looking at here for the long term will require a very high level of commitment. Now, the Ace of Wands is your advice and outcome, clarified by the Devil. Interesting. It's not always a bad thing to have a bit of a devil energy about you. It kind of gives you that there's a very fine balance with that, isn't there? It's like You have to have a certain amount of oomph about you and balls, if you like, to do this Ace of Wands. Just be careful of that energy, because that is a very fine balance, especially with that Five of Wands too there, sitting there. And do one more on that Devil. It could be that also, you know, this is relating to a Capricorn somehow. Oh, Tower. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there's something about a big change coming in, but for the better. With that Ace of Wands, aces are positive cards in the deck. Maybe there's a change to do with this Devil energy too, so that you're moving out of it. This Ace of Wands gives you that oomph to get out of any bad habits that you've maybe picked up along the way. But the Tower is big change, but it's you've got to see it for the better here. It's about growth. Wow, I hope you enjoyed that. No, we're not finished yet, Gemini. Let's do the Green Witch Oracle deck here. Maybe that Devil energy is the person that's changing, you know? There's somebody around you changing for the better. What do we have? Summer. We have, oh my gosh, you can't get any more positive cards if you tried. Summer. You've got the sun, you've got action and summer now. Summertime, maybe we're looking at next summertime, I'm not sure, but it equals expansion and growth for you. Everything. Are you, you know, maybe now's the time you've got to plant these seeds ready for the summer, for this all to, you know, that Ten of Pentacles to come through. Well, however it resonates for you, it's a fabulous reading, Gemini. So let me know how it resonates, and have a fabulous week, and I'll catch up with you next week. Take care.